Hi and welcome to today's episode. On this episode I'm going to be showing you how to actually model a ramp. Okay, it's very similar to when you want to model a staircase or anything like a gallery. You can actually use the same principle to actually achieve that. All you need to do this model is we will use the orthogonal axis generator just to do a very simple model to demonstrate that. I'll put this as 5,000, make this also 5,000, or let me make it 3,000, however I want it. And I'll click on OK. You can see that has been generated. Alright, let me insert some beams here, and I will specify 230 by 450 depth, and I will insert these beams here. Okay, the essence of this is just to show you how to generate your ramp. Slab, then you specify what the thickness of the slab is, and I will type and I will click on it. So you can see my slab has been inserted. So all I need to do next is you can view it in your 3D model to see what you have. Okay, I'm in story 1, so I'm supposed to insert a column, so that is why you can see that floating in the air. So let me insert some columns, 230 by 230, insert another here, another here, another here. So let's view it in the 3D. Okay, but it has a drop panel. Well, I can come to my edit here and remove that drop. Update. Similarly for this, remove the drop, update, remove the drop, remove this drop. Alright, so the next thing I will do here now, let's view it in the 3D so you can see what we have. I will take this and make these two columns very short, so I can just click on these two columns and go to the properties, and then I will make this column at the height of, let's say for example 600. Del Z top here, I will make it minus since the height is 3 meters, so I will make it minus 2,400. So, and I will click on OK and I will close. Now you can see the height has been dropped. I can click on this beam as well and go to the properties of this beam, and along this I will make it minus 2,400. Here will also be minus 2,400, because if you look at this here, this is I and this is J. So at this support here of I is going down, at this J is also going down at minus 2,400. So if I click on update, you can see that has gone down. So it's important, you know, if you look at this, this is I, this is also I. So I can as well select these two beams and I will go to their properties and I'll also bring them down. So along the left, there's Z left, I will click on this that looks like a pen, minus 2,400, and then I'll close. So you can see what I have. So the next thing I will do is to use what we call the plane definition. So all I need to do is to click on my plane definition and I will click here. Now you can see this has been named P1, so that is plane 1. Okay, so I want to take this part and also this part to minus 2400. So all I need to do is to come to my plane definition here, and I will click on this as point 1. I will click it here, which is this, and I will click this as my point 2, and I will click here, which is this, and I will click this point 3. I can select however I want to, but you can see by default this is how the software has actually arranged it for me. But however, I can assign anywhere to be my point 1. So wherever I click here and I click anywhere here, it will automatically take that part as my point 1. So all I need to do is to come to my point 1 here and know whatever depth I want to take it to. So if I want to take it to 2400, I can click on update. Once I click on update, you can see here written minus 2400. So similarly I will do for this, and I will type minus 2400, and if I click on update, you can see what has been taken. But here we want this to remain where it is, so we are not changing this value at this point. So since we are not changing this value, I can actually click on close, or I can also come to the right hand corner of my screen at the bottom here. You will see planes. Under this plane you see P1, which is what is highlighted. So if I close this, I can close this, and I'll come to my planes. If I come to plane, move members to plane. So if I click on move member to plane, I will click on yes. So that is supposed to have taken effect exactly. So this is basically all you need to do to have this. So let me take it back. You can see at this point this is how it is. So if that is still active, which I'm not sure if it is, if it's still active, all I need to do is click on move members to plane, and I'll click on yes, and it will go. But it's not active anymore. So in order for me to bring that back, I will have to repeat the process over again. All right, so this is basically all you need to do in order for you to insert a plane. So I can repeat the process over again. All I need to do is to click on my plane and click on the panel which I want to insert that plane on. So if I come to my plan view, you can see that P1 has been inserted. So let's view it from the 3D. So from this 3D point, you can see plane definition 2. This is 2. Sorry, let's come back to 1. At this one here, you can see this is our plane. At this plane here, I can specify, okay, let's say I make this one position 1, which is point 1. So if I click this to be my point 1, I click this to be my point 2, and then if I click this, I can come here and click here to be my point 3. So all I need to do is to specify that minus 2400 is my point 1, minus 2400 is my point 2, and my point 3 is 0, and I will update. Automatically you can see this is point 1 which I specified, this is point 2, and then this is my point 3. It's very easy and very simple. Basically once you do all of this, you can just click on close. Once you click on close, let me switch this to 3D. Let's come to plane, and move member to plane, and I will click on yes. Oh no, sorry. Okay, let's see now. That's worked. All right, so this is basically all you need to do, okay, in order for you to get it playing. So if you want to achieve like a gallery or a ramp or a staircase, this is basically all you need to do. Even for your staircase, all you need to do is to specify the depth you want to take it to, or you want it to slant upward or downward. However you want it to slant to, you can actually manipulate it that way. So this is basically all you need to do to achieve that. It's very, very easy. Okay,